Hey everyone, have you ever wished that coding could feel as addictive and fun as playing video games or scrolling TikTok? What if I told you there is a way? In this video, I'm sharing the exact brain hack using dopamine that I used. They helped me go from someone who got distracted easily to someone who really loved coding. These are the same focus tricks that helped me do well at a big tech company like TikTok, Amazon, and Microsoft. Look, we have all feel this way, right? You want to code. You know it is important. But actually sitting down and focusing feel really hard, almost impossible sometimes. Why is it so hard to stay excited about coding when games and apps grab our attention right away? I get it. I'm a software engineer. I have made the computer system work better at places like TikTok, making ad perform 20% better. I also improve important systems at Amazon and Microsoft. But even with that job, it was still hard for me to stay focused all the time. Getting distracted was easy for me back then. So I learned and tried things and make these tricks better using how our brain actually works. I took the best idea, mixed with what really worked for me at those busy tech jobs, and make them into steps that you can actually use today. So the first hack is using the dopamine game. Before we trick our brain, we need to know how our brain plays this game. Why are games so addictive? Why coding often feels like work? This is about a brain chemical called dopamine. Think of it as your brain saying, I want more of that. Your brain releases when you think you will get a reward, or when you actually get one. Video games and social media are really good at using these brain systems. They give you fast, often surprising little reward, like point, like, message, new stuff to see. You feel good right away. Your brain learns, do this, get reward now. It is easy to get stuck doing this over and over. Coding, especially when you are learning or working on hard problems, often have rewards that take longer. You may struggle for hours, getting stuck, or fixing annoying mistakes before you finally figure it out. That moment when the code works, that final reward can feel great and give a big dopamine. Your brain likes to save energy. It often thinks the reward later isn't as tempting as the easy reward you can get now by checking your phone. It asks, why work hard for maybe reward later when I can get a sure thing now? The secret isn't changing coding. It is finding ways to get those feel-good dopamine signals more often while you are coding. We need to make our brains want the process of coding, not just the end result ways down the road. Before we talk about how to get those rewards, I'm curious, what is one of the biggest things that usually stops your coding motivation? Is it getting stuck on bug, on social media, or something else? Let me know down the comments. I read all of them. Okay, now let's talk about how to give your brains those rewards while you're coding. So we come to hack 2. Engineer your win. Okay, so we need dopamine often. But how do we get it before finishing that huge project? This is where most people give up. They try to do too much and too fast. Think about video game. They don't put you against the final boss right away, do they? You get easy win early, like doing simple tasks, finding coin, level ups easily at first. Things help you keep going and release dopamine, make you want to play more. Social media does the same. Every score might show you something new and interesting, a tiny win at a time. I realized I need this for coding. When I have a job to make a tricky art system work better at TikTok, the big goals seem too hard. If I only thought about the final big improvement, I would feel like giving up every day. Instead, I start breaking it into smaller steps. Today's win is just understanding this one part, or this hour wins is writing the checks for these small functions. That seems easier to do and keep me going. The key is making small wins, a tiny clear goals you can do. Before you code or even while you are coding, ask yourself, what is the smallest real steps forward I can make right now? Instead of building the whole feature, break it down again and again. Setting up the basics project, check. Feel good signal. Create a simple start part. Check. Feel good signal. Making the APIs give back a simple hello world. Check. Feel good signal. Write one good unit test. Check. Feel good signal. Give a checklist on papers or on your computers before you start a small task. Maybe even picture yourself finishing it and checking it off. This gives your brain ready for the good feeling. Every time you're checking off a tiny win, notice it. Feel good about it. You get the nice dopamine release. It feels good. What if even a small task seems too hard? Breaking them down even more. If writing one unit test seems hard, make your small wins like this. Read about testing for 5 minutes or writing just a name of the test functions. The goal is keep things moving. Start super easy, especially when you are learning something new or starting again after a break. Feel happy about finishing that small step. Then slowly make it a tiny bit harder, going from level 1 to level 1.1, then level 1.2, not jumping from 1 to 10. This good feelings loop teaches your brain. Coding equals making progress equals feeling good. Small wins give reward right away. Great. But how do we build the basic habits of coding every day, even when you don't feel like it? Think of websites like GitHub or LeetCodeStrike or app for learning language. That trend of green square. That's fire simple showing how many days in a row. They use a strong brain trick. We hate losing things, like breaking a series we have built. We want to keep the series going. It becomes a fun game. Using tries really helped me, especially when I was working hard to get ready for interview or trying to really learning a new language like TypeScript for job. Seeing that series go on my list made me want to keep going. I didn't want to break it, even if it meant just doing one easy lead code problems or making one small fix to the code. Create your own stride. Promise yourself you will code for just 15 to 30 minutes a day at first. Seriously, the goal isn't to code for hours right away. It's just showing up and help you feel like I'm a person who code every day. Mark it on your calendar. Use a habit app or just promise yourself you will do that one easy lead code problems or one small code change daily. My first quick tip here is doing it well is better than just doing a lot. When you have a short strike time, try to be focused. 15 minutes of focused practice is better than 30 minutes of being distracted. Another quick tip here is what to do if you miss a day. You'll miss a day sometime. Things get in the way. Don't let it stop you. The rule is don't miss 2 days in a row. Miss yesterday? Make sure you start again today, even for just 5 minutes. Don't think if I miss one today, I fail. Look, it makes coding feel like a normal thing you just do every day, like brushing your teeth. Hack 4. Build the fun and curiosity. Checklists and strikes build discipline, which is super important. But what about making coding really fun and sometimes you want to do just because you like it? What if it could feel less like something you have to do and more like exploring or playing? Thinking back to why you start coding. Often it is just want to build something cool, figure out a fun puzzle, or know how things really work inside. But sometimes stress from work, hard project, schools, or interview can put out that first piece of excitement. Coding becomes just a way to get something else, not fun by itself. Early in my job, working with big complicated code at big tech companies were hard, but not always super fun for me every day. What really kept me excited about coding was setting aside time for small-sized projects, just for fun or learning. I remember spending a weekend building a super simple computer programs for this course just to learn more about API. Trying out a tool called Unity just because it looked cool, no pressure, not trying to make some things to show off, just exploring. Set aside special times, even just an hour a week, to code without no outside goal. Build something you personally think is cool, funny, helpful, or interesting, even if it doesn't seem useful to other people. Think about small things that bother you. Can you make a computer to do it automatically? Think about a simple version of the game you like. Try out a new set of code tool or a library you read about. The key is no pressure and really interesting to you. Pick projects that really make you excited. Maybe a simple game using tools like Pygame, or a programs to watch stock price, or a cool website with moving pictures using CSS, or making your lights turn on and off automatically. Super important here is don't worry about the final result. The goals of these fun projects isn't a perfect final thing. It is for fun of doing it, learning, playing around, and making things. This changes coding from something you must do to something you like to do. I have a bonus tip for you here, working together for fun. Sometimes coding on a fun project with a friends or joining a fun coding event with no stress can make it even more fun because you learn things together and connect with people. When coding becomes fun again, it makes its own feel-good brain signal, making you want to do it. Hack 5. Master your focus. Now, all of these hacks, small wins, tries, fun projects work much better if your brain isn't already full of easy feel-good signal from other things. How do we keep our focus safe and making coding seems more fun compared to other things? Everything around us try to get our attention all the time. Our brains get used to a lot of exciting things happens constantly. Social media feed, news alert, message pop up, jumps between tasks. When you try to switch to a hard task, that takes brain power and isn't excited right away. Like really focused coding. Your brain thinks it is boring. Us feel bored and want those easy feel-good feeling. Makes getting distracted almost sure to happen. I'm not saying you should hide from technology. That is not possible for most people. But using an easy dopamine break plan works really well for me, especially during busy times or when I need to focus hard on tricky parts of a project. Code first, reward later. This is super important. Stay away from easy reward things that doesn't take much work, like just scoring without thinking, checking news, playing simple game, watching random YouTube video before you plan to code, especially right when you wake up. Do the focus work when your brain is more ready for reward. Your brain will be more ready to feel good from the dopamine you earned from your coding win. Use distractions as planned reward. Finish a block of focused coding time, fix a tricky bug, dance on purpose, give yourself a short break, like 5 to 15 minutes for social media, or quick games, or a YouTube video as a treat. This helps make the coding habit stronger. Makes coding easy to start, make distraction hard to start. Make it super easy to begin to code. Have your computers ready, project open, but make it harder to get to distracting things. Log out of social media app. Use tools that make you wait or stop you completely from using distracting apps or websites during your focus time. Even moving apps that distract you off the main phone screen. A bonus tip here is set up your space. Make your desk and computer screens work better for focus. Keep your desk clean. Close stuff that you don't need on your computers. Put your phones on silence and out of sight. Make a space that tells your brain it is time to focus. Another bonus tip for you here is plan your focus time. Use timer methods like Pomodoro. Work for 25 minutes and then break 5 minutes. This can give you a time and steady little break, like a reward. This stops you from getting too tired and use the good feeling you get from finishing a work chunk. By controlling the easy rewards around you, you make coding seem more fun and focusing hard become much more easier. So there you have it. 5 real ways to trick your brains into loving the process of coding. This is knowing how your brain's reward systems work and working with it. Make small wins, build consistency, feel fun, manage focus, and coding can change from feelings like work to something you really love doing. Now, remembering and doing all of this all the times can still be hard. To make it super easy, I put this idea together with more tips and a checklist into a free PDF guide, the Coding Dopamine Toolkit. It is your fast guide to make these ideas into your daily habit. You can get it totally free using the link down below in the descriptions. Grab it now. And hey, once you are coding on the terms and making cool stuff using this trick, the next smart step is often making sure the right people can see your skills, like job recruiters. Getting seen isn't just about what you can do. It is about showing them off. Good engineers miss out a chance because what people see online doesn't show how good they are. That is why I make a special videos on exactly how to optimize your LinkedIn profile to get recruiters in your DM. If you want to use your coding skills to get real job chance, click on the videos on the screen right now. It shows you the exact change to make to your profile to get recruiter interested. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video. Thanks for watching and happy coding. See you in the next video here.